Hi there, my name is Rustybot.
And I'm Crimson.
And today we're going to be interviewing Crimson about the stuff he's built, such as this really cool portal. Who are you? What are you about?
I'm CrimsonTaylor. I make avatars that have like all sorts of different abilities. I like having fun gimmicks, and I got doors.
You put together great stuff. You do this texturing, you do this modeling, you put these powers together. Where does this come from?
I just like making abilities in this Resonite game. Just make different like characters and superpower effects. I just like actualizing an ability. I want there to be style with that effect. The panache that goes with it makes it all worthwhile. So I made like, my first avatar was like an ant character with like shrinking abilities. Then I made it into like a Ben 10-ish character to where I could turn into variations of different insects with powers. Then I made like a Bartificer that had different magic items. One of my major magic items was like the Speculum of Shadows, which allowed you to go into like a shadow realm. I made Alchemist, Bartificer. I played Minecraft as a potion maker. I'm like, that's me for real. But I really like the potion mixing system. That was really cool. And also the gauntlet. The gauntlet was cool. I noticed a pattern with my previous stuff is that I would do like, hidden spaces. I got a magic mirror that puts you into a shadow dimension. I got like shrink ray things that make people small.
So this is a character where you've gone really in depth on spatial manipulation and not just trying to do everything.
Yes. I didn't realize that was what I was coming to again and again and again. A lot of times I had like multiple abilities in one avatar, but now I'm focusing on one solid ability and concept and fleshing it out thoroughly. And from being this specific, I can do actually a lot with the portals. Doing fun gags like grabbing people through portals, shooting through them. A lot of times, like, I put two doors, make one smaller. People just walk through it. A conga line of people just like try to go as small as possible. It's always fun just to see that happen. Saving people that have just like gone sent flying. That's really fun to do.
So Resonite's really allowed you to get your character and your abilities and everything to a state where you're satisfied with.
Yeah, I realized the concept completely. I don't think there's anything that's kind of been limiting me, and I would try to do it in other games. This is the only one so far that's allowed this much freedom and this much control to allow me to do that.
As you can probably tell, Crimson's a pretty whimsical guy. His modeling and texture work is phenomenal, and the functional foundation for his abilities really bring it all together. Very basics, how does the portal work?
So technically it is using a collider and a teleport component. Just simply if I intersect with it, I then teleport to the other side. Momentum is kept. If you enable it, you can also enable it to keep the scale or use the scale of the opposite teleport.
So you've got collision detection for going through the portals, but sometimes in video games you can be here on one frame and then here on the next frame and then here on the next frame and accidentally jump over something if you're going too fast. Mm-hmm. So your portals can handle that, right?
Yes. There's been math added to basically check if you're within the bounds, were in front of it, and if you've passed through it.
And I'll jump over right now to explain how that works. If I'm going too fast for the portal's collider to work reliably, we can solve that problem by defining a plane. That means using a position and a rotation. Then we can check my relative Z position, so how far along the blue arrow I am, and get the sign of that value, whether it's positive or negative. If it's positive, I'm in front of the plane. If it's negative, I'm behind it. After that, we define the X and Y bounds of the plane. That's the door frame. So by checking my relative position to the door frame, we can determine whether or not I'm passing through it, ding, or walking by it. Only if I'm within those X and Y bounds when the sign changes should I be sent through. So you've got the bit where you can reach your hand through a portal. Can you explain how that works? Because that looks pretty awesome from here, just seeing this and seeing this. Yeah, and you can change the scale of it.
So this is done because there's a separate armature. So what you're seeing over there is another skeleton with another mesh. The material gets sliced away as it goes through, and then the other mesh gets revealed on the other end. So the opposite is happening with my real arms, so they get hidden when they pass through.
You can see the collision is still there. Obviously, your real hand is not teleporting. You still have to hold your controller there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. You just stick your hand through the portal so that you can look the other way and select the armature.
Yeah. This one's actually the collider and also like my grab sphere and everything that gets teleported to the other side. This is how I'm able to hold things and bring it to the other side.
The bounding box I'm seeing here is the fake armature copying the positions of your real hand. And if you look at where that's positioned relative to this door, you can see it's the same as where your real arm is positioned relative to that door.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, and you can see it through the portal. So there you go. This is a gizmo in real space, and I'm looking through the portal at your back, and it's matching your arm.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's some of the technical stuff, but what I really want to see is how he does all this in the moment, because it looks so seamless, but when you really get into it, it actually takes a lot of skill for him to pull this off in real time. What's about to happen here?
I'm going to teleport us over to that building way off in the distance.
And I want to race you there, and I'm going to lose despite not having a top speed, because you're going to take one step and be there. Okay, ready?
Not that bad.
Set, go. Man, and he's already here. like what am I supposed to do? And so how did you throw a portal that far that quick?
Well, I raycasted it. Basically, I just kind of use my pointer and then I press click and secondary to then put the portal over there.
And that's all the way over there on that island. So you have these gestures set up to be able to do all sorts of different things with your portals. You can spawn them obviously beside you, like we just saw. You fling it out in front of you.
Close.
And then you just go like this, as if you're closing doors.
Yeah.
That's great. So you do what? Fists and then...
Close fists. And then moving the hand one way or the other.
Gotcha. And that'll make you bigger or smaller by putting a big or small door below you and a normal sized door above.
Yeah.
You've got a bunch of helpful visuals that only you can see while you're using your powers. How do those work?
This is where I can see where the door is going to be placed. So I have my trigger pressure.
Within a range around you, you use analog trigger strength to place the door.
Yeah. I place the door down. I can then put my thumb over A and B and then hold down trigger to then rotate it.
That is a very impressive control scheme, not just in terms of fidelity, but like you're really good at it too. After what, like a year and a bit of practice?
Yeah.
You're locked onto me.
Yeah. And I can look at somebody I want to target and have them locked on. This is how I reference somebody to open portals near them.
And then what are those numbers and the little ball and everything?
These are help me know that my gesture is working. So like I'm trying to open up the pocket dimension, I got 6. I'm trying to open a door in front of me, I got 12.
And the little ball with the arrow points to where the portal is.
Yes, it's if the portal is active in the world and where it is.
Not only do you have red and blue portals, but you have a purple one.
Oh yeah, this one. Don't mind the teeth and come inside.
Ooh.
This is my pocket space, the Crimson Halls, as I call it.
You said this was a pocket dimension. What does that mean?
I guess a space between space. Technically, we are in a different space in the world via the teleporting and also a hidden layer system. So people can't see where we are, but we exist in this space apart from the map.
Just to be clear, this is not a separate world or anything. This space is something Crimson just has access to wherever. There's a bunch more he can do that I wish I had the time to show. He has this way of turning a character concept into a Smash Bros. Level moveset. One of my favorite parts of seeing Crimson's powers at work is always how casually he just throws it out to solve problems here and there. Let's get back to the lawn.
I got
Yes.
the portal.
Oh, sick.
Door there.
Hey!
I love fast travel.
Dude, that's so awesome.
I just want to bring powers to life. And Resonite, you can make it so it's not just isolated to one space. You can like tackle the problem as if like you're there in person. That's really cool. And the fact that you don't have to exit this game at all, except for like some modeling, everything can kind of just interconnect. And it's beautiful.
Okay. Is there anything you want to say to people who want to make stuff or want to get into Resonite or are into Resonite and don't know what to do?
Yes, people are friendly. They will help you out. If you're a cool person, cool people will help you. They will. If you have like weird ideas, nerds will want to entertain your weird ideas.
That is true.
Many have helped me get my weird ideas into reality.
Yep. 100%. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for being in my video.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And thank you all who have helped with my avatar.
Crimson's awesome.
Awesome.
I don't have an outro. I have it. Well, thank you. Oh man, we were gambling over there. Hey, bingo!
Hey.
I don't have an outro. I have a hi there. My name is Rustybot. When I
I
did the
got
intro.
one. I
You
don't
do?
know about you,
Okay,
but
do the
yeah,
outro.
I got-
This I'm cute. No matter what happens, this part's going in the video. Here's the outro.
Okay, bye.
What Okay, well he's just gonna leave me to do it. So you know what? Fair enough. Later. That was CrimsonTaylor. Everything you just saw was created and recorded inside Resonite, which is free on Steam. Come check it out. I would love to see you. This is a new video format for me, obviously. Let me know what you think. I really liked making it. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun. I have a behind the scenes and funny clip compilation set up on my Ko-Fi and my Patreon, so head on over there to get more content. I really like some of those clips. They didn't have a spot in a video, you know. I'll give you one now, and goodbye. What? You fell through the floor. You killed him.
Where'd he go?